We're back here on the party, and I am not Warren Gordon.
And I'm not Chelsea Skeins.
This is Tara and Tori. I'm Tara.
And
I'm not...
I almost said I was Tori.
I'm Tori.
And I'm Tara.
We're off to a great start.
We are. So we're just going to let you listen to music now, because we don't like to speak.
I have a request from a friend of mine named Brian. This is a cover of Kansas, Carry On Wayward Son.
And we're back here on the party.
We are back. I'm Tori.
And I'm Tara.
We are not the usual hosts.
We are not. We have some friends with us.
Hi. Hey. We're friends. Super friends.
Yes.
These are our friends Make Me and Everything.
What's up?
We're not very good at this.
Hey, we're beginners.
Neither am I, so.
That's okay. We are good to go.
So, are you guys want to play a song?
Yeah, sure. I'll play this new one first. It's one that we haven't played live yet, so I'm just gonna do it by myself. We don't have any recordings of it or anything, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna try to get situated. Uh-oh, we'll scream like we're sirens. Vacate, we'll sing all we gotta say. Our eyes are wide like there's violence. Make haste, we've already lost today and tomorrow may never come. We're nearly young. Growing constantly and twisted out to sea and throwing bounty overboard. We took a loss to debt and swallowed our regrets, but now we're stronger than ever before. And we're going down. And we're nearly drowned. Signs of life in a place we had never known. Our throats are dried up and scratched out. Our song is stronger than ever before. Can you hear us? Can you find us? 'Cause we're going down. And we're nearly drowned. Tick-tock, we're running out of food. In time, we're gonna have to choose who will chew through. Tick-tock, our minds turn into glue. Not long, insanity ensues, and we're eating you.
No, I'm not. I'm ready to go now, though.
We are back here on the party,
We certainly are.
and this is I am Tara. Why?
That's the second time.
It's because I keep thinking Territory Life. I'm Tori.
And I'm Tara.
We are not your usual hosts. We are having a party takeover.
Flip flop.
It's true.
We are sitting here with our buddies from Make Me and Everything.
What I had?
Hello.
Um,
I'm gonna stop spinning around.
so you guys have a new EP you
Yeah.
just released.
Davey from CBTG's recorded one of our live sets. We didn't even know that it was recording, actually. It just kind of happened that way. And yeah, he came up to us after the show and he was like, hey, the novice drivers brought in this SD card and now all of your recordings are on it. Would you like to take it home? And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to make sure that I didn't sound like crap tonight. And then, I don't know, they ended up sounding really nice and we messed up probably the least we messed up at a show ever.
I'm surprised.
So,
Good.
yeah. So we mixed it up. It took me like 2 or 3 hours to mix it and then put it out, and it's free, so you can download it on the internet from make-mean-everything.bandcamp.com for free. Shameless plug, bit of an ad there. Yeah, yeah. So and it's 100% free. It says name your price, but if you just type 0 in the price box, then you get it's there.
Cool.
So yeah, that's the EP. We called it "Scraped Off the Floor." That was John the Long Con Conway's idea. Yeah. Took a picture of this floor in his house, and he was really excited about it. Put it in Photoshop. And that's where the album cover came from.
That sounds like something John would do.
Yeah, he's a character. For sure. It's too bad he couldn't be here tonight. I wish he was playing with us. He's excellent.
What were some of your inspirations for the songs? I guess.
For those ones.
John Conway wrote
what
one.
ones are on the EP?
What?
Do you remember what ones are on the EP?
Yeah, surprisingly I do actually. No, there's one song, I think my favorite one that we play, called Away, like Braden was saying, that John wrote. And it's fantastic. Like, I came back from a break from my parents in Florida, and he came back from the break from Cuba, and he said, here, I've got this riff, and I want to call it While You Were Away. Me and Claire wrote it. He wrote the majority of it on an ocarina, actually, like, not like Ocarina of Time, like, an ocarina. So yeah, he brought it in, and I think it took us like one jam to learn it, and then I wrote lyrics that night because I was so pumped about it. And it ended up coming out really nicely. I get kind of squawky because when I play live, I like to yell instead of actually sing. So you might like it. It's good. Yeah. I don't know. As for the other ones, there's a couple of old ones on there, like Samson and Bronte. I think are the ones that we kept from our old set. And
Bronte's reworked.
Bronte's reworked. Yeah, it's got a new outro. Really banging outro. The moshable part of the show, which is excellent. So if you like punching people and dancing around, it's a good tune to be ready for.
It's really lots of a bunch of people at the same time.
It starts out really slowly, so all the metalheads can kind of mill in if they know in secret that there will be a mosh pit happening for about 45 seconds at the end of the tune.
Big one here sweating.
Come running.
They will, yeah. Oh, they're like, oh, is that slow waltz song? Oh, somebody's gonna be bleeding soon. Off they go.
It's not a good show unless you walk away with casualties.
Honestly, no, I
The
think
casualties get up and leave.
I thought casualties was being injured and fatalities was being dead.
Yes, that's it.
That's not
Chelsea is right.
There's nothing casual about a fatality. So.
casual.
That should be a band name, the Casual Fatality.
That'd be next single. There's nothing casual
I
about
think that's a
fatality.
Slayer record, actually.
Sounds like a Take Back Sunday song.
Yeah. A casual fatality. Yeah, I like it.
So, do you want to play another song?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do like a torn down acoustic version of our song Samson. Samson, actually. I had a P in the name for the longest time, and it can also be spelled with a P if you're going the Greek way. But he's like if you're going Greek with it. But he's like a Hebrewic judge that got turned on by all of his people, and then he crushed them all in his courthouse, and he also killed a lion with nothing but the jawbone of an ass. So
Like
yeah.
a donkey or a bum?
Like a jawbone.
Your
of
butt's
a donkey.
jawbone.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He killed a lion with nothing but the jawbone of an ass. Anyway, that's Samson. I'll play it now. Samson was the man in my son. He took a part in taking apart part of anyone. And I spent 16 years in a pit of gasoline.
But I'm 18 now, yes, I'm fresh and I'm feeling clean. So bring me out the bag, and I'll bring you out the body from the bottom of my basement. Bring me out the bag, cause it's killing me, and I believe that I will be the next to speak to the body that will never leave the bottom of my basement. Bring me out the bag, and I'll bring you out the body from the bottom of my basement. Sister, who's the man with black keys? I asked you once when I was so young, but now we're making me in everything. Spent 6 years reading books and losing sleep. I'll spend 4 more years, get my degree and make you proud of me. So bring me out the bag, and I'll bring you out the body from the bottom of my basement. Bring me out the bag, cause it's killing me, and I believe that I will be the next to speak to the body that will never leave the bottom of my basement. Bring me out the bag, and I'll bring you out the body from the bottom of my basement. Time goes in as I stay out. Time it right, no doubt. Time goes out as I say it. Time it right again. Oh, 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 oh. Bring me out the bag, and I'll bring you out the body from the bottom of my basement. Bring me out the bag, cause it's killing me, and I believe that I will be the next to speak to the body that will never leave the bottom of my basement. Bring me out the bag, and I'll bring you out the body from the bottom of my basement. Time goes in as I stay out.
LGBT Mun is a safer place for LGBTQ individuals and their allies to meet people, discuss issues, and use various related resources. Stop it. Drop by UC 6022 to find out more. Hours of operation are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you have any questions, phone 864-7619 or email lgbtcenter@gmail.com. This announcement has been a public service of 93.5 CHMR FM.
Did they add that to the end of all of them?
No, just that one.
They're not on the Alzheimer's one, but maybe they just forgot to do it.
I wasn't sure if I had to read it or not, so I did.
Hey, it's there. You gotta read it. That was a very good job.
First time I seen that, I was really surprised.
Nobody
Like,
else
pre-recorded
found
it,
that
and you just like
funny.
press a button.
If you guys didn't laugh,
You didn't.
I would have been okay.
No, but
I'm sorry.
But when the first time I seen those PSAs go down, I always thought they were like pre-recorded.
I'm just
Oh,
very
yeah.
sad now.
I
It
did
was
too
just, like,
until
the
they were all
same rhythm
Chelsea.
Okay, so we're back on. We're here. I'm paying attention.
Good.
We're back on the party with Make Me Everything.
Hey,
Again.
again.
Hello there.
We are your one-time hosts, Tori,
Tara.
So yeah, Make Me Everything. You guys have a show coming out, do you?
Yeah, we're playing on the 14th with Vegas Lounge Lizard at the Ship. Make sure you guys come to that. It's going to be excellent. Vegas Lounge Lizard are getting they're starting to get a lot of publicity, and people are coming up to the shows, and they're getting really tight, so it'd be excellent to see them again. And we're going to be playing, too, if you like us. We've been getting less tight, but probably less tight as time goes on.
Yeah.
Getting towards, Weezer Loose kind of thing. You know, kind of polar opposite there. That joke isn't going anywhere. No, I'm excited. We have a keyboard player standing in now for Twinkie, or Matthew Langtang, as some of you know him. It's not really, you can never replace him, he is an individual. But anyway, Claire's doing an excellent job of it. She's playing all of his parts and doing some nice, really filling out the background with a really old synthesizer that I guess the lead singer of The Cure used to use. Which
Like
is,
the same one?
yeah, it's someone sold it to her on that premise anyway, so I'm hoping that it's true. But it's really crazy. It's a really large, 2-octave super heavy keyboard, or no, 4-octave super heavy keyboard. and in the back of it, you can't really like change the synth sounds at all unless you have these like N64 sized cartridges that you plug into the back. Like, it's really funny. It's like you take your like classic Zelda game and plug it in kind of thing.
Sounds like a very hipster synth.
Oh, it is. It is. It's the hipster synth. Yeah. Don't tell Claire that though. She understands.
She wouldn't approve.
No.
I mean that in the nicest way possible.
It kind of is, but I mean, like, I don't think you can get any more hip than that. The first time we played here, the Porta sound that Twinkie played on, it's from the 1980s when Braden moved into his first house out of residence. He found it in the basement, and Twinkie used that to learn and write most.
For like the first 6 months we played as a band, he just dragged around his Porta sound to bars and it sounded like a toy.
It was actually like a foot and a half long. It was great. Nice synth trumpet noises too.
Yeah, that's weird. It worked.
It was fantastic.
Where is the Twinkster?
Yeah.
Twinkster, he's gone back to New Brunswick for a little while. He's supposed to be returning in October, so we're returning to the band then. So if you're a big fan of his dance moves and his jumping around and banging his head, raising the roof all the time, yeah, you'll see him soon.
He kind of sounds like the Arkells keyboard player.
I don't know. I refer to him more as like the hype man, kind of like Flava Flav was for that's what I relate him to the most.
It's just like all guys you see run around on stage at like a Wu-Tang Clan concert, but they're not actually in Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Down with Webster. There's like 8 people in that band, and like 5 of them don't do shit.
They need megaphones and yell. I think Twinkie should have a megaphone.
Please, megaphone is the keyboard.
Yeah. It is though.
It is.
It's a nice metaphor.
Getting deep here today on radio.
You are getting very deep.
That's it.
Philosophy Society, get at me.
Get out of
Get at me, philosophy. Yep.
I think there should be raps written about all of the societies at MUN.
That'd be fantastic.
I would listen to
This would
those.
be on that.
We should write that album. Write a rap
Record about
record.
every society. I've done a scattered rap tune in my day. Hip hop, if you will.
That's what we should have brought in. That's a sick track.
Well, the first one or the second one? Take Your Pants Off was the first one. The second one was Twinkie's riff because we wrote it with one drum and Twinkie's keyboard. That's what it was.
I'm pretty sure that's on my iPod.
Yes.
On Just vs. RPM, he put out a rap track at the end. A bunch of guys in residence just got together and they made this rap track. And he does this low, Barry White kind of voice, like "Take your pants off" the whole time after the song. But it's actually a sick song, and the boys are rapping it. There's one from Rockmere, and he just
Joe,
kills it.
yeah, Joe Slice we call him. He's actually wicked. He's still doing stuff. I think he goes by Nova Joe. And you can find him on YouTube, and his hip hop is actually deadly. He came to me and wanted to do a legitimate rap recording, like a hip hop record, and I was like, "That's a great idea." And we only ever got around to doing my own stuff, but it was excellent at the time, and he still is excellent.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we're going to play a song. This is Unfamiliar Sheets by Courage My Love. Here we
That was the most
are.
ridiculous song I've ever heard. The fact you played that on air is incredible.
Somehow Warren said it was a good idea for us to be on.
We also used to play we played Friday by Rebecca Black.
That was
the
your worst
dubstep
mistake.
version last.
Okay, that's not so bad.
That song's great. You know what's even better? The Glee version. Oh, what a great version.
Oh yeah, that's great.
These versions of things are just quality.
They're flawless, one might say.
I don't really know in general, but that Friday, their version of Friday is definitely above and beyond every other version of Friday that ever came out. It's probably the best version of it, actually.
So for anyone who didn't know that song that we just played, it has officially taken over the interwebs. It is, I don't know how to pronounce it, Ylvis?
I think it's Elvis because it's in Norwegian.
Yeah.
I guess a Y is pronounced like an E.
I don't know.
This guy's pretty pretentious having a Y at the beginning of his name.
This guy think he is.
Change it to Nick or something. Poor guy.
Anyway, it's called The Fox, and the video is priceless if you watch it, so make sure to go look it up because it's very funny.
Too bad we're not a TV show.
It's an experience, as they say.
So we're back on the party. I'm Tori,
And I'm Tara.
and we're here with Make Me and Everything.
Hey.
Still.
Again.
They won't go away.
They won't let us out.
Check it out, guys.
Yeah, check around everybody.
Are you guys gonna cover that next show?
I hope so.
Followed by the Fox, right?
Yeah, also immediately afterwards.
It'll be a medley.
Fall like go on.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
go on. That's your set. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's not go on anymore, it's just go on.
With apostrophe.
the punctuation's gonna be really hard to work out for like people still using Windows 98. Like you won't be able to type it into browsers properly and stuff. You know? Google will be like, or Internet Explorer like 1 will be like, we can't search with an apostrophe. Sorry.
Sorry.
Crashes.
Oh well.
Fans are gonna be rotted.
It's just in Make Green Everything releases floppy disk versions of all of their songs.
The 3 people go looking for songs and they have sound.
Yeah, everybody thought that like vinyl was back in as the retro form of producing, but floppies, they're where it's at. It's kind of like a really tiny vinyl, like plastic disc.
And it's
much
not,
more
and it's not made
portable.
out of vinyl.
Way more portable. Actually, no. Take that back. No more floppy disk release. We're doing a mini disc release exclusively,
Dude,
only for mini disc players.
I forgot
Makes
maybe this
happen.
was even a thing, man. It was like it happened for 1 year in technology.
It was, yeah. It was about 2 weeks actually. Backstreet Boys mini disc.
My cousin Shane's the only person who ever owned a mini disc player.
The one guy. It's pretty elusive.
Yeah.
So, thank you. How? Wow.
Good job.
Did you know she's an English major? That's my favorite part.
You like to bring that up every time. Every
Hey,
time.
every Tim.
It means I'm allowed to mess up.
Tim.
So, how can your fans get in contact with you? Anyone who's been listening to the show?
I'm on Facebook and Twitter. At Make Mean Tweets for Twitter and Jeff Cook on Facebook. You can message me or add me or whatever you want. If you want to like message the band specifically, you can just get a hold of us on our Facebook page. That's a really easy way to do it. There, what would you?
Do you guys get a lot of weird fan mail?
Actually, 0 fan mail. I would appreciate some weird fan mail. If you got that is a challenge.
We're doing it.
Anybody listening right now, send the weirdest possible fan mail you can to Make Mean Everything on Facebook.
I think
Just
we're
go to our
gonna
Facebook.
have to send them some of our weird, weird fan fiction.
No.
Sick. I'll totally read it.
Nobody deserves that.
Not a good one.
Is it like Perfect Pitch fan fiction? Like that was a good movie. Right?
We'll talk about it off air. And
Oh,
do you
what's
mean
the
Pitch Perfect?
Pitch Perfect. Yeah. I say Perfect Pitch.
3.1.
Deadly.
So, do you guys want to play us out with a song?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know which one.
He knows what he wants to hear.
Yeah, should I do go on? You guys want to hear?
Yes.
Let's do it? All right.
Yes, that's always yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll do that one. Well, the lights are on now, and I do still hear when it's often cold, this storm draws near. Those thoughts are pictures I left with a sound I thought sincere. I'll reach out and touch one, loud and clear. And it's raw, so we'll say it. There's not left to pay it. There's just so much to say. Go on. And it's wrong just to stand there, pretend you never really cared, when there's no one like you, no one. So go on, and you go on. As I play my first real song in many years, I felt my heart leap. It's with you still, I do believe, and you keep it safe well. Now my eyes you can edge out. I can't stand to tell when I'm alone. You know that well in me. You bet it on my empathy. And it's raw, so we'll say it. There's not left to pay it. There's just so much to say. Go on. And it's wrong just to stand there, pretend you never really cared. There's no one like you, no one. And it's raw, so we'll say it. There's not left to pay it. There's just so much to say. Go on. Go on. And you go on.
was Make Me and Everything with a
We
set
like
of
to
all
call it
numbers.
Guam.
Yeah, a set of all numbers between
Between
1 and 10.
Oh, the actual name! Oh my god!
I wrote it. I
As-
even wrote it in.
These
As
guys,
we
these
like to
guys
call
don't
it.
even like call it that.
It's like a Panic at the Disco name.
Yeah.
Right? Just so,
It's very true.
It's because I was taking discrete math here at MUN at the time, and it was like I found out that day that there's like actually an infinite set of numbers between 1 and 10. And
It's true.
I was doing the RPM at the time, and I was
Whoa.
like, if I could, I don't know, it just reminded me of how like you could get literally any 10 songs on there, and it could be any infinite combination of them. So like, why is this a song that got written? It's so this one song
Here we go.
isn't itself the infinity. It's like one of the variations of a set of all numbers between 1 and 10. I don't know. It's really
So when you found out that there's a set of numbers between 1 and 10 that was infinity, you basically said Guam.
yeah.
Go on, which one?
It's like when they say the name of the movie in the movie.
It's like when you say we're making everything in your song.
Yeah. That was I find it kind of weird to say that now. Like when I play it live and I'm kind of like I'm drinking a little bit. I'll laugh while I play that part. I'll like, oh, we're making everything. Why would I ever say a band's name like in a song? But I guess.
I mean, it makes you feel better. Most everybody else is drunk too, so they don't,
Yeah.
They don't know your name.
That's so tight. Like hip hop artists do it all the time, so I figure like it's okay, you know. Like there's that new Earl Sweatshirt song out, you know. They're GOLFANG, you know, like golf wang. They say it. They're like giving themselves props constantly. Like,
I
Just
said
like-
we should have one in every song.
yeah, one. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, anytime.
So
That's the end of the party.
yeah,
it's
we're signing off. You won't have to deal with us again, hopefully.
At least not on the party.
Next week, Warren and Chelsea will be back here on the party.
And not letting us take over.
Yeah, because everything just goes downhill.
Cool.
Adios, guys.